It doesn't look bad to me. Does it look bad?
No, but see how it changes?
No.
Watch. Remember how before it was like this way? Well, we're live, so.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
And we're probably the only one on here.
Yeah, we have a fabulous new device that we're working with today for our filming, and that's why it's, see? Isn't that funny?
Yes.
Okay, so here we are. Thank you for coming back. This is...
No shoulder pads.
Yeah. This is our sunlight chat. So it's like a candlelight chat.
Right. But there's sunlight.
Exactly. All right. And then, of course, you with your light. So there we go.
We have one watching. Hey, yay!
Aloha, Roxanne.
There's Roxanne. We're watching. Okay,
Awesome.
So let's get this out of the way, because last time when we did the live show, we were told we should put our advertisements in the middle because people don't get to listen to it at the beginning, and then we forget.
Yeah, and then we forget
to do it in the middle. So guess what? We're doing it right now.
Yeah, and what's really cool is that this is an announcement that people will have an opportunity to win something.
Yes.
So, okay, Vera, do you want to share?
Hi, Serious Lisa. Hi, Lori. Hi, Purple Blaze. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Kathy.
Big giant heart for everybody.
Oh, my knee went out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You sure? Okay. All right. So we have on Saturday, right before Halloween, we're having a Halloween party on Zoom.
And
And
it's going to be a good party, too.
yes. And if you sign up and you're joining us, one of the lucky people that's going to be attending our amazing Halloween bash is going to win an evening with Angus, to get to be there when we have an evening with Angus coming up on December 31st for New Year's, or
you can pick one for the February evening with Angus. Either of those two.
yes,
Only.
right. Later today, we're going to have February's out on our website.
Correct.
So all of this that we're always talking about, all the past lives, the readings, the art, everything you can find at Essie Loves You.
There you go.
And
then we're going to have a Dream Weaver.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Named after Neat.
So I have to say, the dream interpretations, the insight that you get from our dream sphere is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always loved dream interpretation.
Just pop back in.
Yeah. Thank goodness. But okay, I've always loved dream interpretation, and it's awesome. The symbols, because there's universal symbols, and it's also what's happening within our life. But the part that is like so much even more exciting is because of your psychic ability and your past life specialty. A lot of times you can see into our dreams more than we can see into it.
2 heads are better than one, I always say.
But it's that insight, and it's amazing how much our past lives surface in our dreams, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of really exciting. Sometimes it's that, and sometimes it's on the other side. Like your dream last night, we're going to hear about those dreams later in a podcast that we're going to have going out later on our website tonight. All our friends are coming.
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah, click right back in, Roxanne.
Yeah, thank goodness. It always freaks me out. I'm like, oh my God, your knee.
Normally I have to stand up and it goes right back in, but
So, anyways, I'm trying to read quickly.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's time to not do that, Lori, because you have control of it. Talk. He's so cute.
I was going to say hi, Tack, and then I was going to say hi, Talk. Okay.
He said either one is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so without further ado, what?
All right. So today is
we're just
an
staring
amazing story about an Egyptian princess.
Right.
From one of your super awesome clients that you would like to share today.
Exactly. So what the question is they have a friend that they met in college, and they just connected, and they just had this special bond, but it never really developed into a romantic relationship. Either one person was ready and the other one wasn't, and whenever that person was ready, the other one wasn't.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, so because it wasn't
was it meant to be at that time or whatever.
Yeah. Was meant to be was to work out their relationship and see, and go from there because of all the different past lives they've had together. They've had several. But what is so cool is she wanted to know like why they have this bond. You know, she knows it has to be a past life, but she just can't figure out which one what it was. So I got that there was they had a life in Egypt. They had several, but this one really affects their current lifetime, even though it wasn't the one right before this one, because it was way back. But it was in Egypt, and her friend was in the royal court, but she was an Egyptian princess. Her mother was Pharaoh along with her brother, because her brother was too young or something, so there was like two of them. So but she was the product of the female Pharaoh, right? And so what they did was because they were in the same house, court kind of thing,
right.
They grew up together.
So her and
the boyfriend in this lifetime. Yeah, and I meant boyfriend because they never were together.
Mm-hmm.
But they were always together in this past life. They grew up together, and they would go out and like search places to hide. You know, they knew hiding places. They knew where to hide in the pyramids and all that stuff. But it came to a point where they realized they loved each other and they wanted to be together.
Oh.
But he was promised at birth to someone else.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
And then she was promised at birth to her uncle.
What?
Well, because that's what they did back then.
I know, but I don't like that.
So, but yeah, so what was interesting is they fell in love, and he promised her that he would protect her and be with her forever.
Oh.
You know, so that kind of thing. And they decided that they were going to take off and be together.
Okay.
Okay. The thing is,
uh-oh,
whenever she would go out, she didn't realize she was being followed everywhere she went.
Oh man.
Because her mother wanted her protected. So, but the bodyguard kept out of sight. They never knew they were being followed.
Oh no.
So whenever they took off, they knew exactly where to go find them because that was their favorite hiding place.
Right.
So they got her and told her that he was not coming, that he took off with another woman. That he just decided he didn't want to be with her kind of thing.
Oh, wow.
And then, so she was devastated. And then whenever he showed up, he was sent off like he was sold. He was sold to, as a slave somewhere so that they, couldn't be together. So he always thought, and they told him that because of him, she was killed.
Oh, wow.
So he had that guilt of not protecting her.
Oh, wow.
And not being with her because of their actions. So in this lifetime, they kept doing that. Because it's like she was ready, but he's like, no.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so that's what their connection was. Yeah, it's from that past life.
That's so fascinating.
Yeah.
It's such a good example of this.
Yeah.
Of this, like, lateral movement, really.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, here they are learning it, but in a different way in this life.
Trying to maneuver, again, like when they did. But he had such grief and such guilt, that whole lifetime.
Yeah, because he thought she was dead because of him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so sad. I mean, why did they have to tell him that?
I don't know.
I mean, it was bad enough to enslave him.
I know.
Oh my
gosh,
I
think
what
that
a
was
story.
Yeah, but she was long, beautiful black hair. She had the greenest eyes.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, really pretty. And very light skinned for the day, for how everybody was back then.
Wow.
So that's what it is, and that's what they had to figure out in this lifetime.
Gorgeous.
So it would be awesome if she could tell him, but they haven't communicated for years.
Well, it would.
But social media,
they can connect like that, and then she could share this past life information with them. That would be neat.
Yeah, wouldn't it? And then you knew,
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah,
Great.
And then she always thought that he just abandoned her in that
sad.
lifetime. Yeah. So.
Wow. I just, it's so fascinating to get the insight into these situations that happen, and it's like, you just feel for them because we get manipulated And
it's kind of like, that's kind of a theme, isn't it?
yeah.
In lifetimes with different people. Yeah,
It's like
there's that conspiracy where they don't want you to be together or something, and they make it not work, and then you're stuck, and then you don't realize why you're so connected in this life, but then it never works.
Right. And then we have fears.
Yeah.
Like, this person's going to leave me, or, you know.
Or I can't protect.
Yes, I feel guilty, or whatever it is. And it's because of...
And that's on his side, really. It's like, I can't protect you, so I can't be with you. Because I don't want you to die.
Right.
But they don't understand
it's
why.
It's like
he's feeling that.
It's like
that cell memory.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to protect her by not being
with her.
Oh,
Exactly.
wow.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
See, it's just these amazing pieces of our puzzle, as you always say, for our soul's journey. Wow.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Yeah. And then I could do a birthmark real quick.
Okay, that sounds great.
And and this one is for Delisa Fort.
Okay, so let's go find her. And she's right here. I have a birthmark of a half moon on my right upper arm.
Right.
I want that paper, apparently. All right, so we would love to hear about this heart-shaped birthmark.
Yes. Heart shape?
Was it heart?
I thought it was half moon.
Oh, it's half moon, half moon.
Okay.
Half moon. I'm looking at Purple Blaze's little heart.
Stop using the broken heart, Purple Blaze.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh my God,
Thoughts are things.
See, now, that's what we want to make
You're
sure.
not broken.
That you deprogram. You don't want to do that because that is a message to our body, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want our heart to pick up on that.
Exactly.
And have it manifest in a physical situation. Okay, go.
Thoughts, things. Okay, so what I got for Delisa is she was in a select group of healers, witch.
Oh, she was a witch.
Because, it was like the pagan religion kind of thing. But she had this, it was kind of like a council or something, but there was like head witches, and she would travel to the different villages to, do what she did best. And her thing, your thing, actually, Delisa, was the moon was your, like past lives are my thing, the moon was your thing. So, and that's what you want to remember, that magic from the moon. So you would go out, and your expertise was that you would have everybody gather in the moonlight.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
you would connect to the other side and talk to their dead relatives, or somebody that would come in to give a message to the village.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was her thing. That was what she did, and you helped with whatever situation was going on at the time. But you always did it in the moonlight.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So I don't know if the crescent moon has a lot of light, but that's still a reminder of the moon was your magic, and that's what you want to remember now.
I love it. Moon magic. Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
We're all down for that.
Using it in your current lifetime, that magical. And you were considered a very wise woman. The ones on the council were like, I don't want to say like a hierarchy, but it is. Because they had a lot more experience.
I see.
Yeah, and then the younger witches would go and learn from them, kind of thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Very
so there you
cool.
are. And you lived a long life. There was no trauma, there was no hangings, there was
she
no
wasn't
burning.
drowned or
Yeah.
thrown in
So
the
it was way
pits,
before that
snakes
happened.
or something.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so good for you. There you go.
Just wanted to answer you, Purple Blaze, for the tarot card of the week. We will most likely be doing a message during our spiritual gathering tomorrow on Zoom. Maybe we'll pick a card out of the stack, like a message for you tomorrow. And so if anyone would like to join us for our spiritual gathering, you can sign up. It's a free Zoom event where we get together tomorrow, 12 o'clock Pacific time, and that's at sesouls.org. That's our nonprofit. So you can sign up and join us.
Yes.
It's just like a spiritual little gathering where we talk
For an
about
hour.
meditation, spiritual topic,
And we can
little
talk
message.
amongst ourselves. It's not like you get lectured to.
Yeah.
It's interactive is what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
Yeah. So be there or be square.
Yes. All right. Vera, any other things you want to tell our friends?
That's it.
All right. Well, we love you. And Vera?
I don't want to say it.
Okay.
Chrissy?
Journey with us.
There you go.